I was recently asked if I could help out in the ways of ammo farming in Sulfur, and I remember what it was like to be new to the game and how difficult ammo could be to come across, especially certain types like BMG, Energy, 556, some of the ones that you don't see as often. But I realized I could help in the same way that I did with the gun building crash course, which is a video that a lot of people have found useful. Even if, if I could go back and change some things that I said, I wouldn't do it because you're right, it is useful. No, I'm just kidding. But I do have a couple of methods that you can use in order to ammo farm that I definitely used a few times back in my day, and this will be the ammo farming crash course. Very similar to what we did back there. I'm going to open up this chest. There's going to be a slew of items, and you're going to say, what do any of these things have to do with the other? And it'll make sense as we go along. The first thing I would say when it comes to ammo farming would be looting. That would be the first thing. So, what I mean by that, and I'm not going to do a run, well, maybe I should. Okay, we might do a little loot run so I can give you an idea of how exactly you should be doing this. But, yeah, we'll do that. I don't know why I'm second guessing it. So I'm going to grab these random items here, and I'm going to show you something. And this, no, I guess not that one. Oops, too big. This one? Okay, we can fit that one in there. To give you an idea of the stuff that you might be leaving around that are actually really valuable things. So, normally, you don't grab things that you don't want, maybe. And, shoot, why am I talking to you? No, back out. That's funny, Marcus. Thanks, buddy. Shut up, please. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go. But the best course of getting ammo is buying it from vendors. Look at how much he has to offer. And one way to do that is by picking up things that you don't want that are actually worth quite a bit. And then this might be obvious to some people, but some people might be new to looter shooters. So if we were to sell my guy Stiff Leg here some Surstroming, which is 175, you can grind that easily in sewers. It drops all the time. It's not a good heal. So the fact that it sells for 175 is crazy. Obviously, the crown or the golden slipper are going to sell for a bunch, 6,000 right there. Oils and enchantments, you should be picking up every single one of those because 550, 400, 650, 2,000, 500, and then guns. Guns are a little bit iffy because they can take up a lot of inventory space, but like 1,200 there, 1,400 there. I think the catacoil will sell for like 3,000. That's why I had that in here. Some guns are just going to, 3,600. With like 1,000 durability missing is absolutely absurd. And then also, you could sell weapon parts, like attachments that you don't want, 240, spaghetti bolognese, 120 for tube caviar. Now, grenades and stuff aren't going to fetch you that much. And the more powerful heals actually don't bring you that much either, because you only get 30 coins for a health potion, which is absurd. It's the best heal in the game. Power bars 15 with that speed boost, not worth it. 15 for a soda. So the best stuff you could possibly use to heal you won't even sell for anything. So you might as well get rid of the other food and stuff. Why not? You just focus on grinding out more health potions and power bars anyways. But as I was saying, the best way to do it would be to buy ammo from my guy Stiffy over here. And I changed my mind. I wanted to do a run where we just like go and pick up everything that we could find and sell it, but you get the idea. So what you could do is if you say you keep running caves, or even if you have a strong enough kit to where you can keep running forest, run it, but don't run it too fast, because if you end up beating caves, I know in under like 5 minutes, the vendors at church will not restock. So make sure to not go through caves too fast if you're doing this farming. And maybe just do a normal run and also pick up ammo while you're doing it. Maybe use a gun that you don't really want ammo for. So say it's like you don't use a lot of 5.56 and you're looking for BMG ammo. Use a 5.56 gun throughout, and that could help you out a lot. But I don't know if that's in need of a run just to sell a bunch of stuff. So you could use the vendors here. You can go to town. There's always a lot of vendors in town, I've found. Forest, not really. I don't find a lot of vendors in Forest. Usually a couple, but it's not that great. It's not flush with them. I feel like Town has the best amount vendors, and I do think that is purposeful. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But the only reason I want to do that is because the other two methods that I have that I used frequently for ammo farming, I want to show you, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and literally put all this away. All of our ammo goes away right into the toilet and our money. So we're not going to have anything, and we're going to see how much ammo we can scrounge up in a couple of runs, not throughout the entire game, but just through like a level or two. Probably one of each. And a lot of people have probably done this anyways, and this is something that they thought to do immediately, and that's using the samurai armor. And with that, you're going to get 100% extra melee damage, so you're going to be doing twice as much damage with the chest. You put on the Getas, and you're getting an extra 50%, so it's 25 from each of those. If you take green tea gum, you get +1 melee damage for 120 seconds. That can help you with the bosses. And we're gonna bring this. We're also going to bring a backup gun. I recommend bringing something really powerful. If I have anything, there we go. Okay, we'll bring the Impala Gravita. It's never failed us. It's a super strong build. We don't have a lot of ammo because I put my money where my mouth is. For this, for melee, I would probably recommend caves. You're not going to run into too many issues in caves. I don't have a double jump. This is already killing me. It's already killing me, but that's fine. We'll do caves for this. I have another method that we might actually go to sewers for, and if you know me, I'm not a big fan of sewers, so that'll be interesting. So what we're going to be doing here is meleeing everybody. Looting everything and meleeing everybody. This is a method of doing it without having to loot too much. Now, I do have four-leaf clovers. The ability for luck is constantly disputed, and I don't know if anyone truly knows exactly what to do to get your what luck does. I'm sorry. Excuse my French. It's been a long day, and I'm very tired. So, you see, we're one-tapping them right now. We'll save the green tea gum for when we need to fight Bozo. Okay, we're already getting some really good loot. So I personally think luck makes it so you see more like chests and more Easter egg stuff, like stuff just randomly on the ground, and then also a better chance at something spawning if you kill someone, break something. That's what I think luck does. I think it's like a big over-encompassing thing that helps in general in this game. I think that's just my safe way of looking at it, and either way, whatever it's doing for me, I'm not mad at it. We're going to use that, all right? I kind of wish we would have brought our pocket rocket, but we didn't. Well, I would prefer if that was like an oil or an enchantment, but that's fine. Okay, so we got Stiffy here. I could sell this stuff right now and abuse the fact that Stiff Leg has a bunch of ammo, but I don't want to do that because as of right now, you know, I don't have a specific goal of which ammo I'm farming. And I don't know if we'll make enough gold to really buy out the full stock at church anyways. So I think it might be better to just hold on to this for a better analysis of how well you could really farm ammo. Now, some of it's going to be RNG doing it this way, obviously. That's why looting and just selling loot over and over again might be the best way of doing it. That's not the most fun way. The most fun way I'm saving for last because that's how you do it on YouTube. I kind of want to sell that. But not if it's too big. Oh, come on. I missed my double jump. It's not too big. Okay, let's sell that real quick because it is massive. Firefighter jacket is massive. Remember when you're looting that oils and scrolls are #1 priority. They're very small. Next to, 500 for Crusader is crazy. Didn't he just have a Vrede? Wait, what happened? Didn't he just have a Vrede? Or am I tripping? Was that the church? That might have been the church. I don't think I was... Yeah, I don't think did I even go in there? I don't know. I'm tired. But not tired enough to not win this thing, baby. And then we got some free food there. Potato salad, I think, sells for a good amount. I don't know. It looks like it'd be pretty good. That looks like it's straight out of fries right there. We're taking some hits. I'm not going to... Ah, okay, there it is. See, I told you. Removes poison only. That's nuts. What is with that? We're going to try to avoid that as best as possible. Melee in this game is not an efficient strategy. Obviously, with the samurai ammo or armor, it does work better, and I would only really use full melee all the time if I'm trying to grind out ammo. Oh, backwards text. I was looking for that forever the other day when I was making that last susu, and I couldn't find it. And there it is, just randomly in caves. But, yeah, I don't recommend doing this because you are going to be spending quite a bit in durability because there's some enemies that are just going to get their hits on you, and it's going to be a lot harder to, like, not get hit, and you're going to be spending money on durability. So, I mean, that money could have been going towards ammo, but you got to work for everything in Sulfur. Nothing comes free, sweetie. I've tried to explain this to you for months now. What's it going to be like when we hit, like, a year of Sulfur content? How much am I going to be yelling at you then? No, I don't yell at you guys. I've never done an ammo farming guide, and it is relatively simple. But, you know, as I always am, I like to play the game, so if I'm going to do something, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to show it so that there's no confusion. That sounds cool, actually. There's no confusion, yous. That looked backwards for a second there. That was weird. This is what it's like to have a 1-year-old baby that, well, almost one. He's almost there. Gotta go. Just kidding. Okay, I was expecting the arrow guy to be down there, man. I'm taking some chunky hits here. We are finding some valuable loot that we could sell, and that is another green... Oh, it's anti-poison. Damn it. That looks so similar to the green tea gum. Oh, dude, that salad heals for nothing. Don't be afraid to amulet out when you're in places like caves or forest, because you can go back through, do another run, and then charge your amulet. You don't usually have to pay. They're pretty much free amulet charges. Again, forest, I would never take a full melee build into forest. I may have to do a video of my hardest challenges that I've done in this game, only in forest, because it is much tougher than every other area. Melee only there, a lot of it would come down to evasion. Like, you're not going to really be looting too much because you get swarmed there very easily. I don't know how much the 4-leaf clover is playing into the amount of loot we're getting, but if you have those, definitely use those when you're trying to get ammo, obviously. Again, your safest bet is going to be looting. Looting it's the name of the game. I don't want you to live. I don't know why. It's the name of the game. It's not my favorite method of doing it. And the method I probably did for a long time. Because eventually you get so strong in the game that all of your guns are one-tapping, even your automatics, and you're not running out of ammo, and all the loot you get is just extra loot that you get to sell. And that's how I have such a crazy amount of ammo. I carried a lot on me because I've gotten really good at not dying. And that's another thing that you'll get good at in this game is, you know, realizing when to take a moment, fall back, heal up. I could loot some more in there, but I'm not going to, especially with this. Damn. So, damn. Okay, now we got a problem. That guy's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, we're good. I didn't touch his goo. I didn't want to touch the man's goo. He got really close to me with it, and I cut him for it, you know? Not the first time. Don't bring your goo around me. I'm trying to heal with the items I find in here, but I'm also not going to die. And I assume you'll come in with a full melee build with some heals on you, please. Don't be foolish and come in naked. Don't be naked when you're in here. No, sir. And we're not even fully, like, looting everything. As you can see, we're getting some ammo. And we could do this... Oh, okay, we're good. We could do this as many times as we want. It's probably going to be a 5 to 10 minute run. I mean, caves, once you get the hang of caves, it usually is a 5 to 10 minute run. Now, I am taking into consideration that a lot of people that would be ammo farming are probably newer to the game, or it's just an area they've always struggled in. So to assume that you're just going to run through everything could be considered foolish. That's 3 stews right there, baby. We eating good now. I'd rather have the fondue, but we'll eat that. There's fondue in here. Oh, ramen. I was close. Both saucy foods, right? I mean, I don't know if I consider ramen to be saucy. But as you can see, we have not had to resort to our bow and arrow. I still think you should bring... Okay, that's crazy. I still think you should bring a backup gun. Just, you know, just to be safe. It's not worth getting rocked and having to go all the way back. you know, it's just not worth it. I mean, if you get rocked, you don't get anything. You lose everything. It's all gone. Let's see how fast we can kill this guy with melee. Can you stop or, like, take into consideration I don't have a double jump, big guy? Oh, I landed on his head. Now, take into consideration, too, we're going to have to fight a mini-boss like this. I have beat the game with melee before. Well, you can't. You can't beat the game with melee. Let me mention that right now. A lot of you might think you can do that, and for some reason, they made it so St. Lucia, you can't hit her with melee, which is annoying. You can when she's in, like, her flying form, but once she's in the middle, like, on top of the body pile, you can't reach her with your melee, so it's impossible. So, yeah, make no mistake, you can't beat the game with melee. You can beat caves, you could beat forests. I might do a challenge video or a stream where we just do a bunch of forest challenges, because I do love running forests. It feels weird to run caves after enjoying so much time in forest so far. If there's any other crash courses or just other kinds of videos you guys want that might help you in the game, let me know, because I don't mind talking shop. There's strategies for everything. Oh, I accidentally hit him with the back end of the blade there. And, if I don't clarify something enough in this video, don't feel bad about messaging and asking, hey, can you explain that a little bit, please? Also, there's some areas in the game, speaking of additional strats and how you want to run. That was backwards tandem oil. Let's go. That's a rare tandem oil right there. I feel like I've seen, like, 15 different items backwards. It's kind of exciting. It's like finding a shiny Pokemon. But it's dog shit. I still consider Mint Condish to be the shiny Pokemon of the game. Ooh, nice. That's good. I'm going to use most of the food. We could be grabbing those grenades to blow open some cracked walls, too. But I didn't think about that. I'm more focused on the melee right now. Hopefully we'll get some additional melee weapons in the future, like an explosive hammer or something. I mean, they could go all out. It's Sulfur. They're weird. Don't die in your tutorial video, numbnuts. Oh, hey. Can't even one-tap a ghost with full armor? Full samurai armor? That's crazy. Weak. It's crazy weak. Ooh, nice. Cotton candy. Let's go. Whoa! So we are finding crypt keys just on the ground now. I definitely need to do a run where I look around and see... Okay, wait, hold on. This is going to be relevant later. So you see this guy. You may have talked to him before. You're going to want to talk to him again many, many times, because if you are struggling at any point in this game, this right here, double Corpse Maker, and even double Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper's good, too. It's not as good as the Corpse Maker, obviously. The Corpse Maker's an assault rifle. That shit do go hard. We'll just sell that for now. It don't matter. We're just having fun. So we just made a bunch of money off this bitch. But remember that. Remember his face. His adorable... little face. I mean, this is another method of, like, getting Sulf coin, too, is just melee, I guess. I mean, you could definitely just pick up everything. Looting is so powerful in this game. It's so powerful. Selling in vendors is super important for whatever you need. You could probably stop the video there, but you're still watching. Why is that? Why is that? Are you having a good time? This is how you're going to kill him with melee. You can get 2 or 3 hits in. It's a little annoying. If anything, I would use the grenade on this guy. But there you go. Once he's down, he's going to have a little period where... that sounds weird. He's going to have a little moment where his guys are going to, like, be spawning, and that takes a second for them. And that's a good opportunity for you to start swanging on him. So take that opportunity and seize the day. Carpe diem, them bitches. Okay, this is bad. We're going to let him die or mess up that guy, because that's not good. This is the type of enemies you don't want to verse. Okay, they killed each other. It's a perfect situation. He poisoned him. He gatlined him. That is the thing. Around caves 5 and 6, you're going to start seeing elemental wizards. You can see them before that, but it doesn't happen often. It's usually around 5 and 6, and then a decent chance at 4. And they are the worst. I mean, I can't express that enough. They are the worst. Do you see how annoying that is? They shoot very fast. When I eventually do the enemy tier list, which I plan to do it soon, I just started working on something else. That'll make sense in at least a week. I mean, I have about a week to do it, and I don't want to explain why. You know, I got to keep my secrets. Got to keep my secrets. I mentioned that. Also, elemental enemies can tank hits a little bit better. What is this? Is this where the crypt is? Hold on. No. Okay. Crypt key is continuing to piss me off. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm haunted from when you guys picked my loadouts and gave me the high heels, all right? That haunted me. That's ruined me. But as I was saying, for the enemy tier list, the elemental wizards are going to be, they're going to be near the top, considering you see them very early on and how strong they really are. That's not worth the sale right there. Most food you don't want to sell. You have to take note of what will get you a lot. Like the tube caviar, the surströmming, the spaghetti bolognese, which is just spaghetti noodles and any flesh. So that's not hard to come by, especially once you get into, like, town. And actually, the tube caviar and surströmming both drop frequently in sewers. I don't love sewers, but there's some good looting to be had. From drops, even. Not just from, like, I don't know how else to explain it. Just random drops. Just kill guys, and then that'll happen. Sulfur grenades, as well, are the undisputed champs of grenades in this game. Grenades all pretty much do the same amount of damage. I don't know the exact numbers. I am getting my ass beat on this. It is Cave 6. We're getting our ass beat, so we're going to have to spend some money on durability, but we'll repair it, Ralphie, before we try to buy some ammo, because you do need to keep your durability at a good level. Don't be too foolish and go in with half-broken armor, or else you're going to regret it. Oh, well, that's fun. These guys do have a chance to spawn here, and so do the doggies. So you're getting a good idea of what you can and can't one-tap with the samurai armor. The thing is, there's not a lot of ammo farming you can do without having some specific loot. Outside of the looting, you know, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the core principle of the game is looting. It's a looter, extraction, shooter, roguelite. So with that, you are going to have to do some looting. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the last method will actually take some not too terrible looting, but it could take a while. RNG is going to play tricks on us all. We picked up an extra sulfur grenade, so we're going to do that. I think that's the first thing I've used outside of melee. Do I have room for that? Not really. Not really. I got to keep my hard hat, man. And I can go get a hunting vest from Jacques de Factor whenever I want. Spoilers. Now, you can kill Cousin with melee. It's not going to be fun, but there's an added bonus here. Remember when I said town? Maybe I didn't say it, but I think I did. Town and Cousin are both good ammo farms. Cousin, when he throws the mud balls, it sometimes will hit the wall and then ammo will come out. So you can get a lot of just random ammo from him doing that. Also, at the end of this fight, we're going to get 1,000 Sulf coin and a gun that we could sell. In town, right before the town bosses, you can find an area that has a bunch of different ammo. Just like every type of ammo will just be there. So to help you loot up before you go in. For now, I don't know. They love changing town. It's not a very safe method, this melee and Cousin. So, personally, and I'm just going to do this to save myself the headache here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot him. But we'll use guns that we plan to sell. We have one. So, that's what we'll do first. I don't want to reload that. And then we're gonna come up. We're not going to use this clip. But I also don't really want to do this fight melee. It's a pain in the butt melee. It really is. But like I told you, bring a backup gun. Use a couple of shots. Whatever. We just basically insta-killed him. It doesn't have to be a super OP gun like that. But we're going to get a bunch of ammo here. I'm sorry. A bunch of cashola. If you do want to do Cousin melee only, bless your heart. Have fun. and, you know, just remember you have to get really close to him for those melee hits to land. And I just don't recommend it. We had to use one shot in there. Whatever. Other than that, we just used the ploika that we picked up somewhere in the... I don't even remember picking that up. And we also scraped together a couple of extra guns here. So we'll go down here. We'll sell everything we don't need. So a lot of stuff. Not the crypt key. I can't even sell the crypt key. Thank you very much. Spread oil. So our intentions when going into this were to find ammo, and that's all we were really looking for, right? So we're not going to focus too much on, additional loot. We'll keep some food that'll heal us, but otherwise we're just going to sell all this stuff. Unless you're like also looking for other stuff too, that's fine. And then we have 9,000 Sulfur coin from that one run where we focused on just meleeing them. Barely any cost. To be honest, the stuff that really cost to repair are enchanted weapons. Armor is never going to cost you that much to repair. Usually like 150 if it's nearly broken. But we barely lost any cash from that. And coming away from doing a full melee run, which took us, like 15 minutes? Maybe it was a little bit longer than I thought it would be. You do have to be a little bit more patient with those fights. You have to be a little picky choosy. We got 59 millimeter, 90 energy, 12 BMG, 12 shotgun, 37.62, and 9,000 Sulfur coin. Normally, you should probably buy from Stiffy first, but we're already here. We should be able to afford from all of them with all the money we just got from looting. And then we'll see how much we end up right there off of one run. One run. One normal kind of run with melee. And you could do this in between, stock up and go on a full run, whatever you got to do. The hardest is probably, for ammo consumption, is probably going to be from Hedge Maze through Castle, because that's 2 full levels. But then Forest can probably eat through your ammo as well. There's also boxes in here. You can break those for ammo. Boxes up there, ammo can drop, and Sulfur coin and items can drop out of both. I had scrolls drop out from behind Kevin, the the stupid dumb dude. What an idiot. He's got oils behind him. It's a free scam. Did we buy his stuff? I don't remember. Holy crap, my memory's bad right now. Okay, so off of just those runs, the one melee run, from 0 ammo and 0 money, we ended up with 6,000 Sulfur coin, which we can use on the next run. Any vendors we find throughout. 359 millimeter, 84 shotgun, 120 5.56, 157.62, 210 energy, and 36 BMG. So a pretty good haul considering. And now we'll put this away, and I will show you my absolute favorite method of farming. Actually, we'll bring that in. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a crypt when we go into sewers. This is my favorite method of farming, and I'm going to do it in sewers, so that should tell you a lot. Don't need that anymore. Feel free to use whatever kind of armor you want when doing this. What we're going to be doing is using infinite ammo weapons. Okay? Think about it. It's very simple. I do not need to explain to you why infinite ammo weapons is huge for ammo farming and much more efficient and easy to do. What we'll be doing is bringing in, and you could do this, you could make a decent enough gun to where you could just have the infinite ammo gun a lot of the time and then not even just focus sewers. But sewers is a good one if you're really trying to save money and everything. And first gun is going to be a prime bolt silenced laser sight compact sight corpse maker. The reason I use corpse maker is because the starting durability for corpse maker is 3,600, which far exceeds anything else in the game. With that, we're going to slap on Save Your Bulk and Keep. Now, that is a combination that will give you infinite ammo every single time because you get 40 from bulk. You will get bullet drop. That's okay. Savior will give you 40. You do lose out on loot, but that's only from killing. You could still break boxes, open chests, get loot that way. And then Keep oil, 20%. All right? Not too bad. And I think loot is only items. I don't think ammo counts as loot. And we'll see. I'm pretty sure. I should be more sure than that. But then we also use Inherited, which we're already losing the loot chance, so whatever. But you get plus 50 durability. I did the math somehow with calculators. And that's okay. It ends up being okay because we are also going to buff the damage. With the sniper, we want to use Gemini. We'll be using Tandem for our shotgun corpse maker. So I would recommend, if you can, chisel these both. BMGs and shotgun chisels are the bee's knees. Those are going to help you tremendously when you want super powerful guns. And there's a couple of reasons beyond the high durability for the Corpse Maker. But anyway, I'll get to that in just a second. Gemini we use this on the sniper because it's just a 30 points off, not percent, 30 points off of the damage, and it does high damage, but we get 2 bullets from that. And I did the mathies on this one as well. So 50%. So with tandem, if we would have done tandem on that, we would have lost 40 damage. So instead we do Gemini to lose 30. So if the damage on the gun is a little bit higher base, use Gemini. Or you can use them both too if you're risky. If it's a little bit lower, like the shotgun chiseled one, the base damage was only like 24. So we did tandem, which only takes off 15%. Where is it? Right there. And then it doesn't drop too much. It's still enough to be a mean killing machine. Also, the power bars, I got those in here because you could just use those for anything, really. If you want to sprint through caves, not too fast. If you want to, maybe speed run the first half of it to restock church, that's why I put the power bars there. They're just super powerful in general. These are all just to be sold. Oops, whatever. That one's going to live out there, I guess. Same with the sniper scope. The reason I use Corpse Makers is because you can use dog tags to buff the damage even further. And you can mix those with your 4-leaf clovers, but I know not everybody has 4-leaf clovers. So what we'll do is I'll just do dog tags. You probably come across more dog tags, especially if you played this game when town would have a trinket spawn at the end. Then you probably do have your dog tags. Now we're doing 404 times 2 with the sniper and 34 times 16 with the shotgun. So these things shouldn't take much to kill something. I don't want to lose that. Too stingy for that. Shouldn't take too much to kill something, but you do need to take into consideration, and this is a reason I like to do this in sewers, despite how crazy sewers is, and it is my least favorite level by a lot, durability. Obviously, if you're non-stop shooting and you're missing a lot, which is totally okay, that's fine. Don't feel bad about that. Also, laser sight and shrouded barrel extension on the shotgun. Use whatever's preference there. Definitely use one of the muzzle attachments that is going to lower by 0.75. Don't bother with the 0.25s or the ones that are going to lower your movement speed. Low movement speed is not good. You don't want that, all right? Things move in quickly in this game. So what you should do in sewers is grind out durability items because sewers has a high rate of durability items to drop for whatever reason. You will find them all the time. We might not need them because we did use the inherited oil and it's 5,400 durability. It's going to be eating away 6 per thing or whatever. 5 or 6 per shot. It's not going to be too bad. You shouldn't be running at them too much. But when we're in there, we'll be picking them up. Also, a free 6 BMG on the way in. We'll take it. And 3 coins. There's just a few spots with boxes in church. It's there, and then the 2 I showed you prior. I hate sewers. Sewers, we will have to amulet charge out at the end, too. We'll do some looting here. And then we'll get to killing. And once again, infinite ammo guns that are decently strong like these. I mean, you saw, we're doing 200 with the sniper here. We'll use that on anything that's not too close. And then the shotgun, anything that gets too close will be melted. Listen to that silencer. I love it. I said I wouldn't miss in my brain. I said that. And we can also, since we're using the Corpse Maker, shoot it really fast like that. I just tried to reload. Yeah, you can essentially, that bulk, a lot of people are scared of that because you don't even want to mess with, clutching up. This guy's got poison on him, man. And I ate the poison. So I'm going to do one of these. We're taking a lot of hits already, which is not good. But the humans, I don't know. Sewers just be like that. You don't even need the sniper, to be honest. It was more of whichever one you're feeling might be the most fun for you. I'm using them both. Very easy guns to make. We got no loot chance on both of them. I don't think we picked up any ammo, so you're going to be getting the bulk. Oh my god. These are wasting me, dude. They get buffs to these dickheads. The bulk of your looting, I'm trying to reload again. The bulk of your looting, we got none. So yeah, loot must count as anything that drops off on an enemy. So the bulk of your looting will be from breakable boxes and stuff like that. So we still get loot from there. Some people were under the assumption on the Steam reviews that you can break that chair too. I just didn't do it. That the 100% looting will make it so no loot ever drops. But no, that's not the case. We don't have our 4-leaf clover. Like I said, you can pair that with the assault rifle damage or not even use the assault rifle damage. These should be strong enough to where you don't necessarily need the dog tags. But if you're building a gun and you want it to be strong, you're going to want to build a revolver or an assault rifle. To be honest, the strongest is going to be the assault rifles. I explained this in my gun building crash course. Uh-oh. Uh-ohs. Yeah, I hate sewers. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Too chaos. Too chaos. I meant to say too chaotic, and then I kind of doubled down. Ay, ay. That's the thing. I mean, that's the trade-off. Sewers sucks. It sucks real bad. I don't like sewers, and I never will. You could prime bolt the shotgun too if you're confident, but I would recommend just having it be full auto in case anything closes the gap really quickly. This is... Oh, I know I mentioned it a few times. This was always my favorite method of ammo farming. I mean, we're still getting money, so we can still do the vendors. And I still get to play. I still get to loot. I don't have to use melee. I'm a little bit safer this way. This has always been my preferred method of ammo farming. We're already running into my boy Stiffy here. We're going to sell the crap we picked up. Double Rokua, my guy. We already made 3,000 bones right there just doing that. So I might... We ended up with a lot when we went back there. So we're gonna buy him out. We're going to buy my guy out. The only problem I'm seeing is we're not finding any durability items, which is like Stinky PU. It's got a higher chance of dropping, not just from enemies, but breaking stuff as well. So, kind of crazy that's not happened. But we're doing alright just off of looting. And you can also go to the secret areas. I skipped the ones we saw so far. Man, these guys are smacking like tanks, dude. You're going to want to wait out those shots. Every ranged enemy has an attack period and melee ones, but right here we're dealing with range. So once they start the attack, they always finish it. Right here, starting. Even though I go behind the wall, they're going to keep it up. So you can always just wait behind the wall until you hear them miss the shot because they're trash. They're trash people. I mean, they live in the sewers. Oh, God. Wooden armor is not going to make you a lot of money. If you brought an oxygen tank, that is a secret room. Go through that and then swim up and you'll find something. Just do it with an oxygen tank. It is not worth it otherwise. You can find a bent, like, freaking cage door, gate door there. It's bars. They're metal bars. You can find bent metal bars there and also find another secret room. I don't know. There it is. There we go. There's some loot. I was going to say, I don't know why I'd leave the house without my 4-leaf clovers because I'm not finding any loot. And that's why I think it's like an over-encompassing thing because you saw the amount of loot we were finding with those, and now we're finding next to nothing. Luckily, we're getting all the Sulfur coin from the kills because we didn't use any oils that are going to lower the amount of Sulfur coin we get, which is just huge. It's huge right now. It's massive. So wait for the shot. I knew I could take him. I knew he was a buster. How many snipers do we need in one room? You guys don't trust each other? Set up somewhere else, man. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. You're dead meat. Yeah, go get him. Go get him. I'm going to loot. It's another option. You know, you can let the enemies turf war this thing. Some Monster Hunter stuff here. Get him, boys. I'm cheering myself on. You can go ahead and write that in the comments if you want. You should get him, boys. Even though I'm one boy. Wait. I might have been cheering them on. Okay. I think we have some stuff to sell. I think we have a hunting vest. You know? Why not? 325. Let's go. And with this, you know, at the beginning, I think because of the melee run, I was playing it a little weird. I'm feeling a lot more safe now. I'm not kind of taking useless hits, needless hits, because I get to use a gun again. Again, melee combat is way different, and I think I was in my own head a little bit, and it was messing me up. I was taking a lot of hits, having to heal a lot, but now we're moving with some grace and not taking too many of those hits. I'm still playing like I freaking got Gettas on. I can double jump now. I don't know why I'm so scared of double jumping. God, if I lost my Sulfur again, I only got one now. I would be absolutely devastated. 1975. The fact that we're not seeing any durability items without the four-leaf clover pretty much means you don't need to do sewers. The four-leaf clover makes it so you get just so much better loot, dude, from the boxes and everything. I mean, we're getting... Oh, we got some ammo. Finally. I almost want to come back in with four-leaf clover and see the difference about how much ammo we find. I mean, the ammo's a little bit different. I'll be looking at the loot. I've done tests with luck before, and you definitely find a lot more. So actually, I don't need to do that. If anything, look up my maximum luck video, and you'll see that using those four-leaf clovers and even the elf shoes is going to get you a lot of loot. Not always going to be good. You know, you're still at the mercy of RNG. Sus. I think we'll have a lot higher durability with the sniper than the shotgun. Although I'm missing a fair amount with both. Gotta remember to account for your bulk. And then also there is some... They've yet to get rid of the... hit reg issues entirely. I know they've been working on them. I've seen some stuff in the patch notes. But I wouldn't trust that it's gone all the way yet. The only way we'll know that is when we test it ourselves. And the only way to test that in a fun way is to just play the game. And I mean, I haven't seen any yet today. So that's good. I mean, actually, the hit reg's looking really solid right now. So whatever they're doing, it's working. All right, let's go this way. Okay, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Let's turn around. I don't need to be put in that kind of predicament. Oh, my nose itches. Absolute gamer moment. We're not seeing a lot of vendors. I definitely see more vendors in sewers than I do in caves. Caves you can see quite a bit, but I don't know what's going to be under there. Oh, it's just a ghost. Just a ghosty. One shot. You could also do this with one tappable weapons, but then you are still using ammo. Through the door, huh, big guy? You're fun. You're a fun guy to fight. Holy smokes! They're all the boys. They're all the boys. They're all shit slingers. Sewers is another good place for bouncing bullets, too, if you'd rather do that than multiple projectiles. But I must ask you, why? Why are you doing that? Did you come out of the clone guy? Oh, no, that looks like... That was a goblin that came out of there. Almost looked like Scrip. Did we kill Scrip? Oh, shit! Well, we're in sewers, so we can still get past this. We'll just eat one of these, and then... Yeah, send it. Yeah, little strat there, buddy. Use the water to our advantage. Now... If we're going to play this the smart way, I could teleport right here. Oh, okay, nice. We got a bent grate. Or door. See, that is the thing. In these rooms, there is always a good chance that some enemies will spawn. Not cool, bro. Camping is lame. But what we'll do instead is we will exit here and we'll run through Hedge Maze first. Because Hedge Maze is just a bunch of free loot. And we'll see if we can find anything strong enough to justify running through here. And remember the 4 power bars? I personally don't run Hedge Maze at this point without power bars. Because it is kind of boring. Just running through looking for loot at a slow pace. It's more interesting to do it that way. So we already found some clothing. On the totem pole, clothing sells for a good amount. It's not up there with guns or oils or scrolls. And a lot of clothing is kind of big. So it's not always worth the investment. I had 4 in the box, so I'll stick to that. We'll go with 4 here again. I don't want to find the way out. You could keep going if you wanted to and finish the game with infinite ammo. I'm sure you do just fine. But I said I wanted to do just 1 level. This is about farming. This isn't about winning. This is about setting yourself up for winning. Wow, we got a really, really, really bad hedge maze generation here. There's almost no loot. Nice. Finally an oil. Jesus. That luck, man. Compare the luck runs to this is just crazy. It's nuts. I don't even want to use these. Yeah, no, we've been here. We've been here. Don't even want to use these other 2 power bars because this is clearly a bum run. A suck. Thank God. And it's not crusty. Excuse me. Oh, I never used the green tea gum for that +1 melee damage. But you can imagine that you pack quite a punch with +1 melee. All right. Do we have anything else? I'm going to say no. Yeah, I think we got the exit just about up here. Oh, maybe not. A jar of poison, a little bit extra. Once I start to slow down, I'm out. Okay, liver pate. Again, we can sell the food if we want to. There's also some stuff you could break up here. Those chairs with the golden seat cushions will usually have loot. You can go through into dungeon until you see an enemy, and then amulet charge away. But always remember, if you're going to amulet charge, there is a window where they can attack you. But we can go through a little bit until we see an enemy kind of use... Okay, we got some ammo. See? And we're not under any threat or anything. And even if we were, we got a powerful set of guns here. And remember the Hockland salesman? He sells 2 corpse makers. So they're incredibly accessible with high durability, assault rifle bonus damage. And in this game, in general, assault rifles are the strongest weapons you can use. Once you chisel them, I mean, my goodness, you're cooking. I don't want to just run through dungeon, though, so we'll just kill these guys. But you could. You honestly could. And then whatever this is, we got to take it. We got to take it. Or else this was for nothing. All right, let's get out of here. That's weird. I couldn't pull out my amulet with the sword out. That must be a new change. Must be like fixing a bug with that. Okay, so let's look at the haul. That's actually pretty good. Some of that was because of Stiffy. Let's check the durability to see if we could do it again. It should be pretty decent durability. So we still have 4,300 on the shotgun. That was one I was really worried about. And 4,900. So we only really went through like 300 to 500 durability in one run. So you could wear these things down before you even have to think about repairing them. And we're going to do that. Don't worry. I'm going to sell these first. And I'm going to keep that. It's yummy. Kidney stone sells for 30. Ah, it's so good, though. It's delicious. Plot back, we'll get rid of that. Egg toddy's 90, and it's for charisma. Charisma is actually used for selling stuff in this game, but it's currently disabled. They've been working on some sort of fix for it. Something's wrong with it. Oh, Nut Mix is not the best heal in the world, and that's going to sell for 100 Sulfur coins, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to repair before we buy any ammo. Just because, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Why not? I'll be a gentleman about this. We'll take a realistic approach here. So 289 off of 166. Nothing too crazy. We'll go get from Stiffy first, because he's the ammo hoarder of the group. And I mean, I don't even need to show you any more proof that this method is not only fun, because you still get to play the game, and you don't have to use corpse makers. If you want to make an infinite ammo of another gun, like the Nop, if you gun crank a Nop and make it infinite ammo, it's a hilarious, slow-firing, super powerful assault rifle, and I can't recommend that more than enough. Free Scroll of Frostbite. You see what I'm saying? Without the luck charm there, that's an extra free 500 Sulfur coin. I'm counting it. I mean, yeah, we got really lucky with that break, but still, it was still a break. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There's the gun crank if you want to use it on a Nop. You always check her for weapon attachments. So, I don't remember the exact numbers from the melee-only run. We did not buy from Stiff Leg when we saw him there, but this looks a little bit higher. And we got 509 millimeter, 180 energy, 120 shotgun, 48 of the BMG, 210 of the 5.56, and 180 of the 7.62. Now, we did get significantly less Sulfur coin, but enough to get back in there. And again, I find it to be a much more fun run. You can trade off, do melee only this run, and then infinite ammo on the next run. I should still have an infinite ammo NOP, right? Okay, always keep the NOP. Always keep the infinite ammo NOP ready to go, even though it's completely destroyed. This thing is great. If you want an example of a gun, I need more Sulfur coin. Apparently, let's just pretend like I didn't just pull out half a milli. All right. I just wanted to show you the gun. Don't leave your guns and stuff on her either. Now, obviously, that recoil has been insane. You could build this a little bit less around the damage. I just did damage, tandem and twice, so that I'm shooting 240 times 3. You chiseled it, but this thing is nuts. It's not as good as if you were to just use your corpse maker, but it's still fun. So that is my crash course of sorts. If anything, it was just a fun little adventure in ammo grinding. I hope I was able to help you. If you have any additional tips for farming ammo, please put them in the comments below. Maybe I didn't realize something and you've got a much more efficient way of doing this. Not everything always has to be efficient. Sometimes I do think having fun is more important. That's why I'll always prefer the method of infinite ammo. Even though it might not be the most efficient, I had to check. You know, you always got to check. Every patch. We did just get a patch just like yesterday or something. One more. I mean, we could see the gate right there, dude. Open. We could see the portal, fam. Come on. Open up. That could be coming sooner than we think. We could see the portal. I don't think that was there before. Maybe put the Christmas tree back up there. But, yeah, sometimes you have to consider what's more fun. And make sure to mix fun and efficiency, and you're having a good time. And you'll keep enjoying it. It won't feel as much of a slog, because you don't want a grindy single-player game. And, I mean, we got at least 1,000 9mm and stuff. You'd have to crunch the numbers yourself. If anybody does want to put the two numbers together, bless your heart. I appreciate you. Remember, if you guys have any other videos or if something wasn't clear in this one, let me know. Either way, I'm always here for you to help make some Sulfur content and make the game more fun for you and just yada, 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 yada.